What it do? Just had to catch myself real quick. Hey, if y'all ain't heard that new I Am Northeast joint, his new joint, public housing. Go check that joint out. Whew. Hey, but what we're gonna talk about today briefly is right. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Right. The importance of that is, and when you trying to acquire some kind of level of success, like all these speeches, y'all, like based on success, because I think that's the one thing that we got in common. That's the one agenda that we can all agree on, regardless of what, is that we all want to find some kind of level of success in life, right? And so, so many branches to to that to that tree. So it's like always worth talking about that, I guess. For right now, say what you mean and mean what you say. It's so important because a person only gonna take you as serious as you take yourself, or as serious as you take the people around you. And that's two different things. Because a lot of times we don't have like it in us to do for ourselves the way we do for other people. Like a lot of us will go hard for other people before we go hard for ourselves. So you got to take that in consideration. And but what's most important is how you treat yourself, right? And what you say out your mouth. What you say out your mouth is the next action. The next action. So it's like our mouth always going kind of get like the prequel of our next action. So like it's the your mouth kind of promotes your next action, where things is gonna be popping, how you gonna do it, what your next work is, where you could be seen at, future dates and things of that matter. So like your mouth is like your promotion team, like the body, like you're a business. You got to look at your whole complete self like you're a business, right? And your mouth, man, stay marketing and promoting the movement. You feel what I'm saying? The movement of what you gonna give, what you gonna take. You feel me? Hands, feet, how you gonna get there, how you move, feet. You feel what I'm saying? The corporation, you know what I'm saying? The CEO. So it's like we is a business in motion. And you feel what I'm trying to say? So like what you say has to make sense to the people that you marketing yourself to. No matter what stream of business or relationship that you in, it has to make sense to the people who you are marketing your strategy to, like the people who are listening or who get a chance to hear, or when you or when your name is heard. And okay, as I say something and people know me kind of sort of, like they know, like, man, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna be relentless. I'm gonna keep doing it until I get it done, right? But for the people that actually hear my mouth say it, right? When you hear my name applied to something, you're gonna stop and you're gonna kind of make it make sense in your own system, because you know that if it is the truth of what I said, then more than likely, even if you ain't heard it, it's gonna be done. Now the timing is sometimes stuff out of your control, but you know that it's gonna get done. So you have to mean what you say, because meaning what you say is what gives your word weight. It's what takes your word from this invisible place and gives it a solid foundation. It gives it meaning. It's like if for example, if I was to work a job and the person that I work for say that, okay, you work this amount of hours, they're gonna give me a particular check. So it's like the check is the end result, but it's what made everything make sense. And even though I don't have it, it's stamped. You feel I'm trying to say? That if I do that, then this is gonna happen. So like your words is like dollars, and you gotta break it down to make it make sense. Can you dig it? You know what I mean? So meaning what you say, you can't alter your words or the way that is understood to people after you say it, because that's what makes it make sense to other people. That if I say next week at 1 o'clock I'm gonna be somewhere, and you don't hear from me till next week, and you say, for an example, when 1 o'clock get there, I'm calling you trying to figure out where you at. You're like, oh, I haven't talked to you. I didn't know that you was gonna be here. You didn't have to ever hear me say it again unless you heard me say I wasn't coming. I'm gonna be there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, and when people, when they conduct business with you or whatever, on whatever level, and when you say something, it makes sense. You become like that little stamp thing when somebody say you gotta get your paper certified. You become that certified stamp. Like when I say something, I mean it. What I mean, when I say something, I mean it, because I mean what I say. What I say come from my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my truth, and I ain't gonna break my truth for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna break my codes for nobody. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and it ain't no changing that. You feel what I'm trying to say? So what we gotta do a lot of times, we gotta make it make sense to the people we're around, because as a sole priority, like business or whatever, a person that's doing it by themselves, it's kind of hard. So you gotta kind of, get you a corporation. You gotta get people with like-minded thinking around you, and they have to understand that when you say something, it is what it is the same way. Because a lot of times you ain't gonna be able to form every function or perform every function, and you would want people to do it the way that you would have it done. So it's like, if I say something, I need it done, because my words got more meaning than just me talking. It's an action that hasn't been applied yet, and it will be applied at all costs and all matter. So with that being said, y'all get ready for this movie, because it's coming. World War Polo Entertainment Group. We out here.